I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business. One, two, three, four, five. See you continue.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. I need you to get back out there.
Let's go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Are you okay?
You're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Good work.
Get back out there. Need to give him anything. Go back and win the rounds.
I want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Stick into this. You bun. Get focused. Get your mind.
Come on the end of this jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
Do you want to win this fight? Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Back.
got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. 6 foot tall, 160 pounds with a reach of 74 inches. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. 6 foot tall with a reach of 74 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, fighting out of New York, New York. He is one of the most talented fighters in this division. Let's see what he's got for us in this one. Here comes...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brownsville, New York, here is a 2-time middleweight champion of the world, introducing Daniel, the Miracle Man, Jacobs.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
All right,
Todd, it's
I
a
went over
pleasure
the
and an
rules.
honor to be
I
here
want you to
at this-
protect...
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. No rest for the weary. Jab slightly off target. There's a counter shot. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Todd. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And you look at the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Go through the round and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than you.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. He blocks the jab. Perfect counter lands. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get your mind back on the job.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hurry and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
You better start respecting each other's punching power. There's the jab, but it doesn't score. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill. Tap for out. It's like a match made in heaven.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get shoulder shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, people that make an issue about it.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble.
Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it.
Here's the bell to start round 3. Catch and shoot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good defense stopping that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a plus. If you've got 2+ middleweight fighters, you're into action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable.
Neither one of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecard. Beautiful counter punch. Oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Jacobs in real trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell them when they get to the table? How are they going to get through this?
Misses with the straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round.
Here we go to the 4th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
It was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's power. Ooh, right there. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
2 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Perfect counter lands. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Nice defense on that jab. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked.
doing?
Come on. Here's the ball to start round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweight, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Jab gets rocked. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Good defense stopping that jab. Missed him with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Hey, now you let him back into the fight that round.
Who wins the belt for round 6? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
He knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your legs not forward. Be sharp.
This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What you do is you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the right place to fall asleep.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into a rhythm, the fight is over.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Jab is blocked. This round can go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way.
Raise the bell for round 7. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight.
And finally, Jacobs crumbles to the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Don't waste time. Get step behind the referee. When it comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
It can be so frustrating. And even with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. They can pick up momentum and do this over and over again. They've got it.
His gloves up to block the left jab. Right hook's blocked. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. And he needs to go back out there and he needs to win this round.
Get your mind. Here's the belt for round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, this is good.
If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know he's going to be strong. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he does it, I'll be very surprised.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the dominant is a middleweight, but the middleweight, it's a size of the average man or woman. When you get in there, and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. They need to be careful and place themselves out here. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer. got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. So here is young Roy Jones Jr., Pensacola's finest, one of the great young champions in boxing today. He's 24 years old, 5 foot 11 inches tall with a reach of 74. And he'll be facing Daniel Jacobs, the Miracle Man, 183 centimeters tall, weighed in at 73 kgs with a reach of 187 centimeters.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. He bounced back from cancer as a 2-time middleweight world champion and has fought the best of the best in his division. Let's see what he's got for us here in this one.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook, introducing Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, introducing Daniel Jacobs.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night.
All right,
if you're
I went over the rules.
This is
I want you to protect yourself at all times.
What a great venue,
and what I say
a great
you must
matchup.
obey.
Cannot
Good
wait
luck.
for this one.
Let's
So
go.
here we go. Should be a good one. Nice hook. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Just see the nerves of the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking up at the corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice counter. Good job. And down goes Daniel Jacobs. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Don't waste time. Get set behind the referee. When it comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose.
Counter shot lands. Just misses with that left uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do.
Please, what's he doing? Come on, get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Right. Let's
He's
fight.
just taking a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a...
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? I thought that was going to be a pull right there. Oh, boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
See who can establish the jab, the most fundamental punch in the game. Everything works off the jab. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? The fight's not over yet.
There's the bell for round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for him.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's going to wrestle, man. He's going to block it.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Somehow weathered the storm.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fighter is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Get out of the way, that right hook. Insane action. With that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your minds on the job, get back out there and win the round.
There's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. Missed him with that uppercut. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
They literally didn't register my punch. Like, what is the game doing?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again.
Like, it's impossible to knock these niggas out. Like,
Fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
niggas be playing like, look at this, bro. How do you get that? This game cheating, bro. How do you get that?
Like a lawn chair.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's not even good, bro. Like, this game be broken. This game sucks. They don't give me no counters or nothing, bro. They give them every single thing. They don't give me no counters. I swing out that he missed. They don't give me a counter. Look, how much damage is he gonna take? How much damage is he gonna take? So, punches don't do nothing. Look how much damage he's doing just from one punch landed. Does that make sense? How does that make sense? How does that make sense? None of that does nothing to him, right? None of that does nothing to him. What is he doing? Look, can't knock him out. Look, can't knock him out. This game is ridiculous, bro. I can switch lefty, righty. Can't knock him out. It's the game glitching. Look, none of my punches does nothing to him. No, nothing. My punch does nothing. Look, it's doing nothing to him. Does nothing to him. I'm tired more than him, and he's throwing more than me. I don't understand. How does that make sense? Look, he gets easy counters. They make it impossible for me to land a punch. Look at this, bro. This game is fake. This game is so fake. I just hit him with mad punches, bro. Gets one shot. This game makes no sense. I don't understand it, bro. How does what's the logic to this shit, bro? The stats are not gonna make sense. It's not gonna make sense at all. Like, I have no power. Like, there's nothing. Like, nothing I'm doing. He's not tired. He's not tired. This is insane. How isn't he tired yet? He's throwing way more than me. How is he not tired yet? When is he gonna get knocked out? When am I gonna get a one-hit knockout? Look. Come on, bro. Give it to me the 6th round. Now I get my first knockdown in the 6th round. Come on, bro. Let's stop with the bullshit, bro. They probably barely even want to give me that knockdown. Look, no counter. They don't give me a counter flash on that. Why not? They give me one there. Make it make sense. What? Look at this, bro. This game is crazy. One shot does that? When he gonna get tired? When is he gonna get tired? I'm just waiting. Just waiting to see when he's gonna get tired.
Focus, big deep breaths, big deep breaths.
There's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. This is net straight left. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny? This is about... Did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. It appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. There's no way to change the round. Look at the move. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like the match made in heaven.
Big headshot and it goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight?
Referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
They're going to need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
In the final 10 seconds here and a pretty dominant display.
What you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Just put him back on him this round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go.
Right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up.
And off again. See if he can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what how'd you come back from that? Twice? Where's your head? Where's your energy level? It tells you you've got nothing left.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's going to fight now, someone's going to speak. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter. They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard.
I think we can truly appreciate what we saw. Let's see it in slow motion.
I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters might break back into the hits.
2 seconds here, just something major happened. We all know who's in that. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. Here comes the Sugar Ray. This back. We've waited a long time. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? He threw a punch and just got countered. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, John. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
That time counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
See if they go to the body. Perfect counter shot.
mistakes and switching on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight here. Come on, you're getting back into this. You're better than this.
There's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. You're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got a dominant shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter puncher, they're watching every move.
Perfect counter shot. So we're going to see a jab from these two. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
You're not giving outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Listen, switched up. What's he doing? I need to get back out there.
There's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to cut you off.
Shot lands. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. These counter punches have to hurt. Perfect counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter. Missed with that jab. When you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. And there goes Jacobs. He's down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the guard state.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your breath.
Focus, big defense.
Back at it in round 4. See how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hit someone. He's got to block.
Threw a punch and just got counted. He talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. This is the danger spot.
Can't score with that hook again. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire with fight. You have to give them back because that's where they're comfortable. Or you play cards very cool.
So much firepower here. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? Oh, Jacobs in that action.
Lets him back into the fight.
Time for the 5th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. Straight right just misses. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. Hurts, and you can imagine that in you. They're the size of an average man.
There's a counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. He misses with that straight left. Don't want to trade shots. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Jacobs in that one.
You've done all your work all the way through.
Here's the bell for round 6. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Beautiful counter punch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Counter punch right up the middle. Incredible work rate. Oh,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round.
What's he doing? Come on, you're switching off. You're not complacent. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to get back out.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man.
Get that jab back. Just boxing. Be smart. Get your shots off.
Here comes round 7. Eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He misses with that straight left. Jacobs in real trouble. And right back into the fray.
You've got to wake up. You've got to get on the...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you? Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You okay?
I'm happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
Let him back into the fight that round. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
Twice in that last round.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get
your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Good work there.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on him this round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're letting back in.
Do your
Round 8,
business.
and we're off again. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. And down goes the Miracle Man. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot for...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Oh, it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That impact was incredible. Let's take another look
did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at it's just again. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one.
Oh, Johnny! Jacobs in real trouble. So we enter the final 10 seconds here on a pretty dominant display. Oh, boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Somewhat about the... Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Daniel the Miracle Man Jacobs, 6 foot tall, 160 pounds with a reach. Here comes the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs. He's had epic battles with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, the former two-time middleweight champion. Looks to get back on top with a win in this one. Sergio Marv.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brownsville, New York, here is a two-time middleweight champion of the world, introducing Daniel, the Miracle Man Jacobs. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat.
All right,
This is
I went
that
over the
fight.
rules.
The atmosphere
I want you to
is
protect yourself at all
ridiculous.
times.
Thousands of
And
fans
what I
here in
say you
attendance
must
tonight,
obey.
but when the bell
Good
rings,
luck.
there will only be 2 that we're talking about.
Let's
These
fight.
2 fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter shot. Can't score with that jab. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Such a match made in heaven.
Gotta use the jab better in this fight. Beautiful counter shot. He misses with that straight left. Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. Jab is blocked.